Hi, this is uh, my vlog number 2 again. I think I will just name it with vlog number 1 and then the title, vlog number 2, the title, so I won't lose track and you can follow as well. So I'm not trying to framing him into an evil person because he already is. And I don't have to be that because literally he brings just bullshit and bullshit, just bullshit. So, but yeah, I do glad because I can pass and I can pass it all, and I've been through my dark days, and I'm literally in my safest place now, and I do happy with me and my kids and my now I will have two more dogs. I have four adopted dogs, but Milky died a couple of weeks ago, so we have three, and then tomorrow there will be another two. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I feel, so I don't know. I can easily cry. I'm a very emotional type of person, so I cannot just teach myself not seeing that they need my help. Yeah, a lot of stray dogs here in Bali. I feel bad, but that's for another vlog. So again, I kind of like to find person who can love me, really give me that protection, the sense of me being loved and cared by someone. I never had any. What's wrong, Black Forest? Do not bother Choco, please. Yeah, that's creamy, I think. Or Black Forest. Oh, that's creamy. That's creamy. Yeah. And then I'm trying again to push myself to be loved. So I met this guy on the college, and yeah, like typical. And then because back then in my college, it's kind of like I once I had this best friend. Her, yeah, I don't want to expose her name. So she had a sweetheart from high school. I didn't even have that. You know, there was no even any single boy who likes to come to approach me. I kind of like, really? Am I that ugly? Am I that bad? I kind of like feel insecure, and yeah, many times I'm trying to fit myself in. When I came home, I had that another episode of my hell. One moment you feel safe, you feel secure, you feel loved in the family, but actually you don't know when will it escalate into something worse, or into another form of hell, or into another of something unreasonable thing. Because it is easy for my father, like when my mother asked him about something, the conversation he had with his brother on the phone, even she is just literally asking that, not even raising her voice, not even uh, in any insulting manner and language, not in the whole world she would do that. But like he was eating, having his dinner back then, my mother is like mirroring herself. It's like making her hair, and then just like putting herself just lipstick, because my father doesn't want her to put anything on her face. Yeah, if so, my father definitely will throw all of the makeup, even for the face powder, there to the front of the house, literally to the front of the house, yelling, cursing, calling her HOE many times. Nobody want to be with you but me, looking at you. You're degrading my mother in a very unreasonable lowest levels. Just don't even understand, even until now. So, what's wrong? What's wrong, Choco? It's okay. What's wrong? No, no going out. It's night already. It's late. So, yeah. And then they're not even huskies. But they're so dramatic when they're whining. So, yeah. And then, where were I? Oh, yeah. So, that the whole dinner is just lash, and it's just lashed out. He's just all the dinner, all the table suddenly empty. I don't know how to call it because of that action. In that moment, I was watching TV, like relax, and I don't know what the hell was happening. My mother just asking that, and then my father just lashed out, threw everything by his hand to the floor. The whole table was empty, not even a single spoon there. So yeah, that's my father. And then how do you? Oh my God! I was not just terrified, but living in that kind of sick environment. I can call it sick environment. Really make me don't want to have that kind of thing for the second time, at least if I have my own life with someone. But turns out I throw myself in the very shitty situation. So I'm trying to get along with one guy, and then since my family, especially my father, see that that is so if not just if, whenever I give him any sign that I actually refuse and disagree with him, I will consider not only a rebel, the sluttiest person on earth, the most failure, blah blah blah, anything on earth. I'm the only one. Okay? So that once my father knew that I'm really close with this guy, and then behind my back he arranged the marriage, and then the situation worse when I had the baby. When I had baby, I was pregnant with this man, with this, I cannot call it man because he's still a boy even until now. He's literally immature. So I didn't see any future with this guy. So I never had, even until now, I never had any intention to bring the relationship with him anymore further. I do understand I made the mistake by having this kid with him, but to put this kid into the situation that I have, which actually I know once I got married with him, things will much more worse because he cannot do the work. Yeah, he came from very respectable family. He's still with his family now, but he cannot do the work. He's just do whatever his family told him to. He always hide under the wings. He never be independent. He never even raise himself to fight for his own life. Never. So yeah, coward would be the perfect word for him. But back then, let's say, what else can I do? Because not what else can I do. It's because I'm lack of support. my mother was crying, and then in some points I really don't want to torture her anymore longer, so I'm agreed to get married. I even ran away twice before I got married with him. And I don't know, it's not even the party, I call it just like it's religion ceremony. I even had to convert into his religion, because in Indonesia you have to get married under the same religion, unless for if you are in certain religion, if you know what I mean. I don't want to bring any religion here. I don't want that to be put down into argument, which is not my point. So after the ceremony, which is last for about 50 minutes, I even came home to my own house. He was staying in his own house. I didn't even care. He's not even visiting me for the next 7 days. I didn't even care. So it's kind of, but I'm trying to fit in, it's not like so you're every day, you make every day your life in a hell. Well, not that much. There are some parts we had that great days, some parts uh, uh, I can say worst day. I cannot say those as a bad days, because it's actually they're literally worse than the worst. Constant argument, and then he's constantly making debt because he cannot do the work. Once he made the work, he always make I don't know new debt with it, which eventually I have to do the work to to pay for his debt. And well, yeah, long story short, after I'm trying hard to keep my marriage until for about 9 until 10 years. I had 7 kids with him. I had triplet on my fifth pregnancy, so I had four, and then I had triplets, so I have 7 kids with him, 4 boys and 3 girls. And in that part, I really feel fortunate in the level I cannot describe. The presence, the my kids is really, it's really my everything. It's not just because they're my kids, but they literally make me proud day by day. Well, I will tell you in another vlog. So finally I divorced him, and because he made his own way that time. Within 3 days, he ran away twice on the first and the third day, where I have to work and make money to support the family. I even just gave birth for my triplets. If I didn't do the work, then who else? Okay, so we must pay the bills, we must buying stuff, we must supporting the family, the kids. And yeah, even I have triplets, they're just a couple of months old, and so what else can I do? I never question anything. That's my nature. I don't like it. So when people keep questioning me, why, as if I never did anything, I never do anything, that is just such a pissed me off. When people question my I don't know, I really do it with full of my heart. When people start to question, it's like, thank you. I literally went flat for everything with any single person. Literally went flat. I don't want you to pay me back. It's just, please, just to recognize me, know me, that I'm not the bad person here. I'm not the backstabber. I'm not the bad guy. I'm not the thief. What should I steal? He had literally nothing. even until now. So yeah, whatever. Back again to my story. So I divorced him after nearly 10 years of marriage. I'm trying to, and it's just not going to work. That simple. And then couple of months later, I met my second one, and this person kind of like love bombing me. Turns out he was narcissistic. I didn't know. I was still green about men, My heart and myself, my mind still occupied with finally I like to find someone. I'm still a literally Cinderella girl type type of women, type of person. I'm proud of that, and I'm not going to change myself for that. I'm okay though I'm not finding my Prince Charming, which is not my real target now, because really I have a lot of things I like to achieve. I have bunch of notes here I like to achieve. I like to make them come true, not just bunch of sketch, bunch of the script, bunch of the handwriting, and then it's just dumped out of nowhere, put in the trash because I no longer can achieve it. It's really not my thing anymore. And yeah, it's moving. So yeah. So if you're well aware of narcissistic type of persons, yeah, here it is, the second person. And I still remember, but it's kind of like I'm not with my first and my second person. Please kindly advise that I did not blame them at least 100%. Why? Because like even now, little did I know, not little did, the more I ditch myself, the more I put myself away from this bad, toxic environment, from this negative environment, any environment you call it, family, friends, anything, work, any this kind of toxic negative environment, stuff, thing, whatever. I slowly gain my clarity. Again, I learn. I'm slapping myself even until now that I have my part on it. Okay. It's kind of like I'm pushing thing when I met like this second guy, because he's just like, I still remember he asked me, we went on dinner, he picked me up, we went to dinner. Oh no, he's not picked me up, we met somewhere in a one restaurant in our hometown, and then he literally just asked me, do you want more? It's kind of like, it's kind of, oh my god, it's soothing breeze. It's like he was like Prince Charming, the knight in a shining armor back then. It's because I never had anyone who asked me, do you want more? Because literally I was paying everything for until now. I'm paying everything. I was paying everything, literally everything over myself, even for the cigarette of my ex. So when there is a guy ask me that, it's kind of like, wow, he's such a gentleman, that kind of feeling. So it's kind of like it. I'm not only lose my guard down, but I literally don't have any guard that moment, and many years after that actually. And again, abusive mentally, verbally, physically, I had that again. He was punching me. He was literally banging my face. I was like swollen for many days, and then he popped up again with the forgiveness thing, with the forgive me, I will do anything, things like that. If you understand what I'm saying, with bunch of promises and everything. Since again, I had lack of support, which means like support to even read the right book. People who I can turn to, look up to as my role model, I never had that. I did not have that. The right book to read, the right guide to follow, I didn't even have that. I didn't even put myself to have access on any YouTube or any kind of stuff who can even make my eyes open that you're with the wrong person. Your mother didn't give you birth for you to be a man, for you to be his servant, for you to be his boxing sack. No. But in that point, I'm more like, my father kind of done with my second ex. They're just so alike. Yeah, of course, because they both narcissists. And the more I see and analyze it, the more like I feel so fucking sick, because I'm intentionally putting myself in that situation again for the third times. It's like, oh fuck, I cannot just like, the constant, it will just there over and over. It's after the fight, after the argument, it's consuming energy. They're consume not just my energy. If you understand, if you've been in my place, in my shoes, you literally will understand that it will just not consume our time, but our energy, our just like it's kind of I'm not just starting questioning myself, I'm start questioning my sanity, because constantly after that our conversation will put me in this kind of question, like perhaps I just made my things up. It's not literally happened. No, I just exaggerate everything. It's not that bad. It's not that, I believe it's not his intention hitting me. I believe he's not that kind of person. I believe he is a gentle person. He is a gentleman. But he's just being too emotional that time. Oh, I think he was tired. Or I think I pushed the wrong button that time. But yeah, it's bye bye neighbor. I don't understand with people changing the sound of their motorcycle into the whatever, as if they're just like, oh yeah, look at me, that kind of type. I really don't understand. Whatever. So it's just, I do feel so sad, when every time I remember that time. But there's no regret. Lesson it is. And a lot of things shape me. If you are in this kind of two flocks, that actually this is only 5% of the story of my life that you can perhaps relate to with your life, that literally you're not alone. Why I refuse victimize or see myself that, or crying over myself that why I just don't want to be that kind of person. It's not like I never cry, I never feel tired. No, I feel that tired level. I feel that craziness. I had that moments. And I believe I will have that moments. But I believe as well, the longer we live in this earth, the more we have to understand and learn how to be better, how to overcome everything. Not the longer we live, the same thing, how we handle the pretty much same situation. Now, for me, I'm not fit into something, fit into people. Yeah, okay. I will go. You don't like me, then you can go. It's okay. I don't want to push someone, anyone, anything to be fit with me because we are all different. But for me personally, to make myself to fit myself, even to get close with any negativity, bad people, I literally just heck no, babe, heck no. Even and I'm a very straightforward type of person, so I will just literally say that in front of their face. If they can handle me, I will say that literally in front of. I will spit it out without any hesitation. I will not think whether, oh, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? That's the thing. That's the thing that's past my mind. I won't just. I won't have any single hesitation doing that. That's simple. So yeah, back to my second ex. He ran away again. He ran away again. Every time we had an argument, he will run away for 1 week, 4 days, 3 days, and then come back for again forgiveness. Then that's the point. There was a point when I reached my whole 100% mind back. If I kept myself staying in my hometown, he will eventually find me anywhere. So I have to go away, literally away, far away from him. So I moved to another island. And then slowly I take my kids with me. I'm still struggling day by day, but for my mental health, for my sanity, I prefer to ditch myself from any negativity from anyone who literally doesn't fit me. And I'm okay with that. And I prefer to be alone actually. Yeah, it's easier for me. I think that's for my. Well, if you like to ask me anything, you can ask me. If you need perhaps you need my encouragement, I will answer that perhaps in my next vlog. Yeah, that's all. This is my second vlog, and thank you for watching.